Hello,
Welcome back. Welcome
we're back.
back.
Match 2. Oh, it's already started. Oh God. uh, center is the.
Wait,
It's
we need a
probably
scene
just delay.
change. There we
Okay,
go.
there we go. There we go. It's changed. Just delay. All right, center square,
Was
BBK
picked by Loki, right?
by Loci. Yep. So he's
Ooh.
he's been very adamant that this is going to be a center square for the past 2 weeks. So pretty much the entire server already knew, but. Uh, I think he said that he's not practiced much. He has had 2 weeks to practice BBK, so we'll see.
I like this board. Market for parries, one of my favorite rush squares, and it's in a corner.
What do we have on this board? We have
Geel.
some Altus here. I'm just looking at the first two rows. We have Tibia. We have 4 bosses in Altus Gelmir. We have Raya.
Looks like we have Duper Remembrance. We also have Memory of Grace with 50k runes. I like those because if you save some runes from Margit, you can get that right away.
What are we looking at for classes here? Do they have anything that they could kill?
Is that the Mesmer Soldier Axe? I saw it looks like Rakshasa.
Oh, Mesmer Soldier Axe, yeah, and Rakshasa. Good stat line as well.
Yeah, Mesmer Soldier Axe is actually not a terrible like +0 Agil weapon. You can get a buff with the Ash of War for damage, and then you could swap to Rakshasas later.
Okay. So yeah. Agil is a good start. I would say O'Neill is also a good start. You get the Halberd check there.
Mm-hmm.
We have Crackpots again here. Although it's not got a lot of synergy going on. There's not too much Liurnia, unless I'm mistaken, just quick glance. Well, we have Ritual Pots as well, so Crackpots actually do combo pretty well with Ritual Pots. Just getting their Jarberg early.
Seeing 2 or 3 squares that have to do with Liurnia. Other than that, you're pretty much going to be in Limgrave or skipping straight to Altus and Volcano Manor.
Yeah, we have some synergy Earth Trees and Physic Flasks as well. There's some synergies to get picked off. We have the Rykard and Somber 9 again. That's pretty crazy, actually.
We also have Kill a Boss with Ash of War only, and Rakshasas will make that so simple.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That will make that just the easiest fight you've done.
A pretty crazy board, actually.
Yeah, I like this board a lot. We have some late game with Moog Shackles and Gold Spirit. Got your avatars out there with Physic Flask Tears.
Like the Godric Rush is also good here. Just like it's a bit of a punishment to yourself if you combo it with the Memory of Grace, but just like the Ash of War only, Memory of Grace dupe. It's like you can get so much there. We have a lot of squares from the last ward, actually. We have Spirit Ashes as well.
Mm-hmm.
3 bosses.
We do have Raya's Hand this time as well, which should maybe get them to Rykard a little faster.
Yeah.
Actually, on the board.
It's a tough board to read.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the Leonine Misbegotten square. I feel like it's really far out of the way to go to sometimes, but it's in a powerful position on this board, so we'll see how long it stays. Ooh, also the fact that you have Memory of Grace, 50k plus acquire rune level 50 in the same line is like kind of counter. It kind of sucks to see both of those on the same line if you're ever trying to go for that bingo.
Yeah. I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do here.
Both started with the same class. Rakshasas, I mean, it's too good to pass up for sure. And again, I hope Koff realizes, I think they both started with crackpots. If I'm not mistaken, I've at least seen crackpots in Koff's inventory.
Crackpot is not a bad start here. There's a lot of setup to be done on this board.
And I'm pretty sure you can wield the Soldier Axe right now. I don't think they need the Lands Between rune. Like I said, like they could go Agil if they wanted to immediately. They could skip it.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see. So When you do Market 4 parries, do you just go for the medium shield check and hope it's a parry shield, or do you try to go grab Stormwall? What's your play normally?
Yeah, I'll grab the shield check if I can, or check round table.
Round table. Yeah,
Makes
I've
sense.
started just taking the medium shield into it and doing it. Since the DLC, they changed it quite a bit. Like, I don't think you need Stormwall.
No.
It makes it easier, but the medium shield is fine. Especially with only 4 parries. Like, 4
Yeah.
is not that many. 4 parries is pretty easy. Alright, so got stuck on the cart there a little bit, but they're both beelining. We'll see if last time I think it was Loci skipped the greatsword check. I'm pretty sure, but Koff did it right away. So I wonder if that stays consistent.
I mean, it's hard to say. Having the Rakshasas again must be really comfortable with just being like,
You just don't
you
want to
don't
do
even
any
gotta,
checks. That's
like,
true.
Top won me the last game, I don't have to do any checks. I can just, again, think about the board, you know?
That's
It's
true.
gotta be nice. Very reassuring.
Bradley, there are a couple of shield checks over in Weeping, but if you're racing someone to Margit, it is slower to go like because the one that I can think of, the small shield next to the church. Oh, he is actually doing it. Um, is a good shout to get a parry shield. Claymore, not
Mm,
bad as a smithing weapon. Um, but it's slower than just going for the medium shield, and I think it's even slower than going for the medium shield and Stormwall. I think you can get both of those. You'd still have to get either the blade or go to round table to get it on, but I kind of agree, Wonder. I thought with Mesmer Soldier Axe, you just go kill a Geel, like is your opening play there. Again, you're gonna be doing jump R2s mostly for a Geel, so the battle
I,
cry or whatever comes with the
I
axe. It just gives you damage.
I haven't seen anyone in the Bingo Bash really be comfortable with the no torrent Agil. I heard them talk
Hmm.
over and they were just like, yeah, I don't really think it's a good idea. But once you try it a few times, you realize it's actually really good and not
Yeah,
that dangerous. You can quit out if you need to, but
yeah, that was the advice from Z always. Is like if he gives you a bad opening move, just quit out and restart it real quick. Get some better RNG. Going and grabbing the Strength tier. Of course, Tears is on there. I don't think he needs it to wield anything, but he's just getting it. We're seeing straight into Liurnia. Interesting.
jackpots. Yeah,
Yeah, just going directly for crackpots. Koff was saying in the post match that he was disappointed that he didn't notice crackpots and didn't go for it last game as the opening square. But it seems like kind of the reverse of what happened last game. All right, here's the medium shield check. So yeah, literally, Loci is going to go into Stormveil probably, and Koff will go into Liurnia.
yeah. I mean, the
That
marketplace is really, really good here.
that shield should have parry. I'm almost positive, so he should be good to go.
Grabbing
And
this grace for later. It's nice.
with Rakshasas, this isn't a terrible kill Alexander game because you're going to be using that weed cutter quite a bit probably.
Yeah, yeah. This board is really interesting. There's a lot of different like modes of attack, if you will. It's hard to say. Like there's some very good synergies, but there isn't really a clear red thread that
Yeah,
like guides you through the game. There's a lot of different avenues you can decide to play here with tree bosses and avatars. I think is a really good play. Getting early altas with Tibias and Raya.
it doesn't give you as much map progression, but I feel like on this board, Stormveil is stronger early than Liurnia,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
could
Compared
be
to the
wrong
last
about
part,
that.
I would say Stormveil is a bit stronger. But I wouldn't really say it's because Stormveil was weak in last game. I just think Liurnia was really, really strong in
It was
the
very
game
heavy.
before.
Can
Yeah,
he can't wield his axe one-handed, so he's just gonna have to get the 4 parries and either swap weapons or just get the 4 and then yeah, he's just two-handed good. Damage doesn't look
very
bad.
nice. That's two.
I love parrying this dude. Ooh,
Bit
missed a
late.
couple. Oof. You can parry that one.
Cannot. Didn't want to die.
There we go. Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Oh,
He's a
okay. Just
little
needs to
late
get
on
one
some
more.
of these.
That one is one of the more difficult ones to parry, in my opinion.
I like the overhead. I think that one's very
There we go.
consistent.
That's
There we go. All
4.
right, now he can just kill.
This is,
Now
I'd
I
say, the difference between if you have a small shield, you would keep parrying, whereas a medium shield, I don't usually keep parrying afterwards.
yes, I agree entirely. I think you can just kind of keep the fight going with the small shield, but also not wielding your weapon. It's kind of annoying to swap back and forth. So just two-handing your weapon and doing the fight is not the end of the world.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can't one hand.
I'll let him get away. Let's see the jump.
No jump. Good RNG. In a corner here.
Yeah, he's kind of up against a wall, which I'm not a huge fan of fighting bosses because of the way the camera reacts. But he's navigating it well.
Very nice.
He's also he could get a couple more charge R2s off. There we go.
Ooh my.
Yeah, that move sucks. If you're gonna get hit by that move, get hit by the second light sword, and
Yeah.
then dodge the cane. The cane does the most damage. This should
I think
be
it's
good.
good armor. I'm surprised he didn't die by that move.
Yeah, he doesn't have a
Alright,
lot of vigor. Sweet. Clean.
there we
First
go.
square down. 9
Very nice,
minutes,
very
so
nice.
that's a
It's a pretty
minute
good time.
faster than his first square last time because he did crackpots. We're about to see
Mhm.
crackpots at about 9 minutes. I think
Yeah,
this should be it.
yeah,
There we
there we
go.
go.
I was thinking so. You can see because Koff didn't have a death at Jarberg, he was able to get that
Oh
square
my
about
god.
40 seconds faster.
Oh
Oh,
my.
jeez. Did he grab a grace? Because he does have runes. Not a lot, but he has a certain amount of runes there.
3k runes is quite a bit in the early game.
Oh, I have to run back in there, but oh, he didn't grab the grace. I'd probably just say fuck it to those runes, but um,
We're seeing Liurnia now from Loci, so it's trying to.
interesting. I mean, he probably saw the pots, knows that he has like the Stormveil progression kind of under his belt, and he can sit on it for a little bit. So, gonna go try
I
to
mean,
get some map progress.
yeah, this board really does kind of ask you to have good move progression, so it makes sense. He's using the knowledge of the opponent's whereabouts really well.
I agree, Nike. I think no matter what, you grab this grace because of Spear Dash Boss only. Even if you don't plan on doing it right now, you leave that opportunity of it open for yourself. All right, so
Hmm.
where are we headed, Koff? Are we going to kill a Gil now? Or are we going to get kidnapped? I don't remember. Did Koff do the halberd check? I guess we missed it when it was in the market fight. I'm assuming it wasn't anything great. And again, there's no real reason they should be doing checks. They've got the weapon they can use for the entire game.
It does require 27 decks, right? It's like
That is true.
if like Helfin is somewhere or like Alabaster,
Alabaster, yeah,
yeah, or
you
Dragon
can just
Halberd as well. It's like
get it online faster.
get it online immediately, right? I usually like Rakshasa is a good weapon if there's no like really good weapon is usually what I would say.
Yeah, the stat requirements definitely brings it, I think, down.
Yeah,
Ooh, that
but
was
this is a
bad
really
charger
awkward
too.
spot. Oh no.
I saw that coming.
Yeah.
He being a little greedy with those charger twos. He needs to
Hoping for
wait
a
his
stagger, I guess.
turn. Yeah. It was definitely a Gil's turn, and he was trying
So
to get some charger twos up.
I know the dragons take a lot more damage on their head. Do they also take more stagger damage
I'm pretty
on the head?
sure. I think if you hit them on the
Yeah.
head, I know that ancient dragons do.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to fight ancient dragons on the head, but if you want to stagger them, you kind of have to.
Reach? No, dude.
Yeah.
But
That's what I
I'm
feel. 'Cause I
almost
always.
positive dragons do.
Nice.
Nike's in the chat saying yeah, so I believe.
This weapon sucks.
Yeah, let's.
Charger
Let's see.
R2s are great. Just go for the jump R2s. Your axe
Yeah.
is going to do enough.
Axe is a bit too short of a weapon.
Yeah.
Bro!
Can't
Oh
get
boy.
the wing.
Oh boy.
No.
Alright.
They have 75% more defenses on all parts except their
No,
head.
don't. Oh. Okay. Oh my. Really?
Okay. This is a rough Agil.
Yeah.
Didn't have a lot of heals. Okay, this is good RNG. Jump. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jump again. There we go. Now you're getting the rhythm
got it.
down. Oh.
Needed to run there. Oh my. It's really getting unlucky with some of these misses.
Yeah. Okay, this is a good move though. You want to see this move from Agil?
Got on a tree.
Yeah. He's actually getting pretty good Agil RNG.
Yeah. Well, as we say that.
Yeah, now he's gonna fly up onto a mountain.
Oh, okay, nice. It didn't fly up.
He's close to a stagger. It has to be. There we go. Okay, that was good. I like to always kind of judge people because dragons are down for a lot longer than most bosses are. So you really want to make sure you get good punishes in before taking that riposte. Some people I feel like go up and hit them like once and then take the riposte and they lose a lot of time on that damage.
Wow.
You can like do 2 square-offs almost on the head before taking the riposte.
Yep.
If you have like a square-off weapon.
There we go. I was a cleaner back half of the deal for sure.
Yeah. He's got the rhythm down, he just needed to get into it.
Yeah. Are we seeing an Omen Killer boss early? Oh
Omen
wait,
Killer early.
I see. Is that a +8 halberd in his hand? Is that why he swapped to it?
We'll see that right now. From Cough, if it is.
I was not looking, but yeah, if that's a +8,
Very
then yeah,
nice
Omen
for
Killer.
this. Oh yeah, that's +8.
Yep.
Nice.
So yeah, go just destroy Omen Killer real quick. Keep your column 1 threat going. Get another diagonal. Again, early diagonal squares are so strong. You're shutting down so much of the board with a single square, and then you're also setting yourself up for so many different bingos.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So we really didn't get too much information about what Loci was doing during that fight. Fight took like 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, he wouldn't
So
have just done the halberd check. He must have done something else.
maybe he just got like this grace that Cough just did.
True. Yeah, like did the academy setup. It's actually smart. Take that dude out. He's like the only dude that'll hit you
I do as well.
sometimes while you're fighting this dude.
Gotta go a bit further. There we go.
Especially if you're gonna fight Omen Killer up here on the ridge, which is the best because you don't end up dealing with the extra ads.
You don't have to deal with the dogs. I see a lot of people deliberately kill the dogs, and you don't need to if you can just fight them up here. Ooh, it's a bad start.
That was rough.
But
it was kind of bad RNG that he got the fire, immediately tried to heal, and then got hit. Kind of unlucky there. Are you saying British? Like, what? But yeah, they now have a weapon they can use until they get Rakshasas. Loci is British.
I do not understand the context of this.
I don't either. That's why I was confused, but all good.
We'll,
All right,
we'll get a
let's.
message in 4 minutes from Nike.
We'll get round 2 here with the Omen Killer. I'm pretty sure your R1's micro stagger this dude if he's not in a move.
Oh,
He has such low poise.
is that a different fire move you can do?
He only
He
has
does. Oh my god.
got
What
the
is
extra
that?
added fight. Bro, he is not having good RNG with this. See, like,
Nice.
look, just hit him with the
Dagger.
R1s. Just hit him with the R1s. As long as he's not actively swinging at you, you should micro stagger him.
Yeah, just get the R1s. Yeah. And you also get some more damage if he's in the middle of an animation like that. Because of the pierce.
There we go. That's fine.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Omen Killer can be scary with his damage, but he is just so like paper thin when it comes to poise. So once
Gotta
you can
kill the
kind
dude
of
if he
get him
wants to board.
staggered. Yeah, I know. He's got an extra homie trying to be in the fight. Alright, so I mean, I'm not in a rush to get Rakshasa online right away with this. You can clean up a couple more early game squares with a +8
Yeah.
and then invest some stats like on your way to level 50. So he is upgrading his decks a little bit there.
I think Loci
I
take a
didn't.
similar approach, getting like the diagonal threats, getting the edges of the bingo board. Like it. He's going back to Starmill now, which is really good. Can't hold that too long.
Yeah,
Wonder
and
if
I think
Koff brought it back to Stormvale. Is he going?
maybe going to grab the tiers.
Strength tier. It's a good
I
setup
didn't
route.
see what their stats were, so I don't know how much. I think you said they had good decks on this.
I didn't see the decks. I just saw that all of their stats were in the tens.
Okay.
Besides Vigor, I think. Or no, Vigor wasn't. Well, I don't know. I don't remember. You can see here. Oh, I didn't get the chance.
Mhm.
Missed it.
All right, let's see how the run through Stormville goes. Sometimes this can be easy
Very,
breezy, and other
very
times it
well
can
done
be
so
hell.
far.
Activating tomato mode?
What is the chat going? CZ and Nike are tweaking. What the hell is going on? British.
Yeah.
Tomato mode.
I think you might be talking about my face getting red
Oh.
when I laugh. Yeah. It happens when I laugh.
Your face gets red when you laugh. It's not like your face just gets red. It's specifically tied to your laughing.
No, it will get red like when my like I get hot and stuff like that, but for some reason on stream I notice whenever I laugh, my face gets like really red. Why? Okay, so we're gonna see a quick Godric here. Hopefully, spinning strikes actually does really good work in this fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, we're only here. Yeah. This is gonna be great, actually. And this is how like not going for Stormmail immediately really pays off here. Very nice. Oh,
Down.
careful about that. Getting started already. Yeah, nice. Very, very nice. Oh. Don't take a riposte. Yeah. Nice.
Good stuff. Well done. That's a great weapon to find for actual war only.
Helicopter, helicopter. Alright. Nice. Do we get the Memory of Grace as well here?
I don't know
Oh, wow.
if he does
He's
it or
rushing
not.
that?
Because, I mean, he do need stats.
I wonder what
Kind of
he's running.
hard
I don't think it's
to
Rakshasa.
justify it. Maybe you wait a
It's
little bit.
possible that he just rushed the...
Are we... Who are we watching right now? We're watching... Oh. Okay.
I mean, the other play you could do a little bit later is it's a tougher boss, but you could always kill the avatar in Kaled, the one that gives like 90k, and then Member of Grace after that.
Oh, the rats are gonna get him. Okay. He's good. Are we going for Dectus now? Loci going for
Probably.
Dectus? That would make sense. Trying to get Raya. I expect if he's pushing... well, I guess Koff is going for Spare Dashes on his way. Also setting up for Dectus as well.
Yeah. I think
Or
2 or
not.
3 squares is usually when depending on the board, but usually when I try to start setting up for later game.
Yeah.
Hit it into Weeping. Looks like he's gonna take the Spirit Jump. Spirit Spring.
Setting up for... Oh, he's just doing dupe right away. That's fair.
Hey, do
It's a...
dupe.
Oh my god, that diagonal is kind of crazy, actually.
You could grab a Grace for
In-
later. Do an Avatar if you really
Finger
want.
Slayer Blade, Godfrey, and Kindred.
That actually is kind of insane if that's what he goes for. It'd be hard to
It's
stop once it starts going.
now Capital does have a synergy with Moog Shackle
Hmm.
and Altus bosses technically, right? So that isn't actually too bad to be pressured into. But Blackblade, Kindred, and Finger Slayer are not very nice.
Yeah. Also, I was thinking about the weapons they have. Like, Rakshasas is not the worst for Blackblade Kindred, but I definitely want like a strike magic weapon or something.
Yeah.
I didn't look. I don't think there was anything crazy in round table, but I definitely think it's just Rakshasas. It is nice to just start out a match with a good weapon. Oh, goes to the skip. Oof, misses it. I love that skip if you can hit it, but little tough sometimes.
Yeah.
I think he should grab a Grace though in this catacomb. Oh, is he just going straight for Avatar? I don't know. Grab the Grace. Go dupe your
Avatar
Remembrance.
is a really good play here, right? 3 bosses, avatars, physic flasks. It's 3 squares.
That's why I was thinking he should at least grab the Grace no matter what. If he's gonna rush dupe, but if he's gonna hold on to dupe for a little bit and go Avatar, that might even be better. Just to not give away too much information right away.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't think it's like because the threat is so crazy.
Yeah, he like wants
I'm
to get the
just,
diagonal going.
yeah. I mean, you kind of also want to hide it though, right?
That's what I was thinking. You want to wait on that one at least until you like
'Cause if you,
set up.
yeah, you probably want to set up before you get your opponent's attention up towards it.
I would at least want Radon available. We're starting to like
Yeah.
really push that.
Although
Alright.
Loci does
Boss
not
is dead.
have information about what Koff has
It's just a
done
matter of
for the
time.
past 10, 13 minutes, so
Yeah.
from his mind he could have been right behind on him on the Astral Boar's play.
True. Alright, so Rot is procced. The dog is still alive at half HP. That's a win in my book.
Okay.
I think at one time it was the craziest RNG ever. I literally had the dog alive the entire fight, and he just kept
That's
alive.
insane. That's actually that's like the fastest way you could do it.
Honestly,
I don't know.
put it away.
Just Bofa just kept targeting me and was able to get so many hits on.
There's
And
your
we see the
dupe.
dupe. It's very, very nice. Now that he's looking at the diagonal now. He's expecting. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He's got
You gotta
two
get to
fast
Altus.
ones on that diagonal.
This Spirit Dash will be nice though, blocking that column 1
Mm-hmm.
and the row 3. 2 scary lines, actually, I would say.
We'll say though, right now, I like Lokai's board state a little bit more. He is at least threatening
Yeah.
a few more bingos. And again, he's just got those diagonals, which are so strong.
The tree play is really good here on this board, but it's also like slow. You know what I mean? It's like it's hard to say because it's a really good play, but if their opponent doesn't care about it at all, it can get a lot of advantage in Altus.
True. That dude just hit a pot and
He hit a
stopped his
pot.
attack.
I've never seen that.
It's so weird. The pot just won. Oh, that was a great use of Spinning Slash.
That's a square for madness.
Butter dog. Dog with butter. Okay, so now where are we headed? Liurnia? Is Loci going for the avatar here?
I guess so.
Liurnia? It's just a weird grace to port to, I feel like.
It's fastest by far. You can actually go over the bridge that he tried to go over.
And like drop down.
Or is he not doing that? Yeah, you can drop down. There's a place you can drop down.
Interesting.
Mm,
Yeah, he has to go for this avatar. If
or
not,
the ritual
I just don't
here.
think there's any other reason to go to this grace.
Oh, we're seeing Raya from Koff. I like that.
Set up Rai's hand. That's good.
Getting Dectus up. Yeah. I usually get Dectus before I talk to Raya just because it's the more relevant thing in case I get sniped.
Mm-hmm. That was always the advice I was given: is go to Dectus, grab your grace, come back, talk to Raya. Also, with Spinning Slash, I'm pretty sure you could skip talking to her and you could just kill him. And it would be a little faster.
Yeah.
But that's just a few seconds time save here and there.
Where is he just going around instead of going through? I guess it's about the same.
Oh, I was like lost at where he was on the map for a second. No.
Yeah, okay. He's just pushing the Erdtrees. I think it's a good play. It's gonna get him. Not a square. Oh, memory of Grace 50k.
He held on to that for a little bit.
Already pushing the Erdtree avatars, although pushing into 5 ritual pots, which Loci has the 10 crack pots. So he's got major advantage on that, actually.
Yeah.
Not really a threat for Koff.
Also, that was the Dex tier picked up. I don't know if Loci has bought it or grabbed it yet, but we could definitely see Rakshasa online pretty soon.
Yeah. This is gonna be a bit tough for Loci to get online with the Rakshasa if he wants to do that. Now that he's gotten rid of 50k.
Yeah, that Memory of Grace. I think he might be thinking he'll just keep this for a little while.
Yeah, I mean this is really good at +8. It does a lot, especially if you can get a status on it. Then it's gonna rock all the bosses.
Clean avatar so far. I think taking the spinning strikes over the riposte is the correct call. It's getting more damage. Well, now the avatar is going to stall. I've been being nice to him. As soon as I compliment the avatar is when he starts using the like baby stars move.
Yeah.
If he goes for Finger Slayer, he can get bleed. It's true. He can get the Black Web Blade while he's down there. Oof. I was a little greedy. Gotta clutch up right now.
There we go. Very nice. That's 2 Erdtrees. That's how many flat?
Five tiers, unless he picked
5
up one
tiers?
I didn't see, because he got 2 from the 2 avatars, and he picked up Strength. Also, we didn't see it, but I'm pretty sure that was a pretty clean Celia skip.
Yeah, well, we have faith. It was probably the cleanest skip, I would say.
Yeah. Actually, you'll never see one done better than what Kopf just did, but sadly you didn't see it.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so other Dectus half here. What's the other avatar you go for? Do you go for the one in Liurnia? I feel like it's so far out of the way. I would go for the one in Kaled, the baby one. The other one in Liurnia does give 3. That is true.
Yeah, it does give 3. He couldn't just go to what's it called? Mistwood now for 3 though.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean it's a difficult choice, right? You want to also combat with the tree bosses as well, so that's a reason to do
This one in Liurnia.
this one in Liurnia, yeah. Also getting progress towards Dectus, yeah. I mean it's not a bad decision. It's a bit out of the way though.
Yeah. Ooh, that was actually a very clean animation skip from Kopf.
Very
Opening that
nice.
chest there. I still mess that shit up all the time.
I believe there's a somber 3 in the graveyard right here. Someone told me that.
There is, I'm almost positive, vanilla. I think there is. These beginners are chest canceling for real. I've seen some not very beginner strats going on here. It's kind of crazy.
It truly is crazy.
I can feel myself getting outdated by the second. True. So balloon, get his money. See Memory of Grace, so he needs money now. Where are we headed for Kopf?
Going just to set up third church and stuff.
Maybe?
Nope, we're not.
Go into Artist Shack. Why would he need Artist Shack?
Interesting grace to grab. Still thinking about the paintings.
Yeah, he's thinking about the board from last game.
That always happens when I play matches in successions. Or even worse, when I need to reroll a great board, then it's impossible. Then I always
Think about something that's not on the board anymore.
Change my whole strategy around a square that doesn't exist.
Ooh, okay. Close.
What is here? I really don't know what is here.
There's no ritual pot and oh, he's getting wait, no. Is he messing up Moog Shackle with Margit Shackle? A thing?
Yeah, I mean, the score was changed from Margit and Moogs to just Moogs. But, so it might be that. But I think, I mean, he started playing with this square set, so that would be weird.
What is he
I guess he
here?
just really likes Patches. He just wants to be here. Yeah.
Just wants to say hi to Patches. His favorite NPC. There's gotta be a reason. I'm literally searching the board right now looking. He wants some overpriced foul foots? Yeah, even though you can pick up like 3 of them for free.
It
Something
must
in
be
his
like
chest?
No.
No, he's lost.
Oh
He's just
boy.
lost.
Oh boy.
He's poisoned and he's lost in a cave. That's my favorite.
He wants the tunic, is what I'm guessing. I have no idea.
Repping that shackle. Another clean
I
animation.
think it's a certain
Oh, there it
Yeah.
was. He just wanted the
Yes,
trousers.
doing that
He wanted a good pair
Yeah,
of
yeah, the
pants.
trousers, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, like, the fashion of the green trousers right now,
Okay,
I
I
would
kind of forgot
agree.
that my
It's,
HP was going down.
oh boy.
No,
Not gonna
Patches.
lie.
Oh
He was
god.
quick with that. He was quick with that.
Yeah. He wasn't even he was like a jump attack. He wasn't even on the ground yet.
I thought he had like a forced animation to jump down before he could start attack.
I thought so too, but I might have
Maybe
just
that's
been
what
proven wrong.
Off thought as well.
Yeah, I think Lukai's going for this avatar. I think it is smart. I think it like with the way the board works. I think he also kind of knows he should have
Patches
the
really
time
that
to
bad?
do it.
Surely this is faster than killing him.
Wait,
I feel like sparing him has
you're
to
not
be
even
faster
killing
than
him?
trying to buy from him.
That's sacrilegious.
I wonder if he's thinking about Margit's shackle.
I really
It's
am
gotta be.
worried he's messing that up. That's the fastest Patches kill I've seen on a player. Bro, this takes so much longer than just killing him. What are you doing? You have to rest at a grace or quit out. Bro, just murder him and go to round table.
He wants to get ported to the Rune Bear, for sure.
I was watching too much brawlers. Alright, this
Yeah,
should be
maybe.
the third
Yeah, this is the
avatar.
third. Amazing cutaway into the slam.
Yeah, that's great. He said, "Oh F, it's not Margit's." Oh no.
Oh no, no.
Oh, that's
That's
bad.
It's a bad time loss.
I literally said that as he was walking into the cave, but I was like, "It can't be that, right?"
It's the only thing that made sense, though.
Yeah. It's just one of those things I always tell people, like, the pressure when you're in, like, a finals like this can make you misread a board, do something you normally wouldn't do.
Holy. That was...
So bad.
Alright.
He got caught by the rock during the Elden Stars, or the, whatever. What are the avatars move called? It's like a
Golden Land?
Golden Land.
Something like
He got
that?
caught on a rock and then he rolled it the wrong time.
Yeah. It's fine, there's a Stake of America here.
That is true. That is good. The stake's nice. But I mean, I don't know how many tiers he has. He might lose this unless this is his 8 tiers.
I mean, this is gonna be his 8, right? Because this guy gets 3 and he had 5, so...
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because yeah, he at least has 5. Might even have more.
But it is like,
Golden Slam. Thank you, Z.
Yeah, Golden Light is something else.
Oh, he aggroed one of the bull dudes.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's good. Avatar took him out for him.
Oh,
A
okay.
little greedy.
Come on. Oh my god. It's got this. Don't get. Oh boy.
Oh no. Bad hit. Looked very close. I just hop on torrent.
The attack he does where there's many golden shots firing. Alright, there we go. That. And he's gonna mark the score. Yes. There we go. Really, really nice.
Oh, okay. So Golden Slam is the
I have
butt
to
slam, but
take
yeah, Golden Land
once.
is the like mini Elden Stars.
Okay, so then I was right.
You were right. Yeah, you were
Okay.
right.
Alright, so I expect we see the ritual pot rush from Koff now. He's got advantage on it.
You have to at this point.
Yeah.
That bingo's starting to get threatening.
It's,
But if you're Loci, do you just start pushing the diagonal now? Crazy diagonal?
I mean, I would definitely get Dectus now, right? It's like,
I think Gold Spirit, like Radon. I don't know. I think you would do Radon Finger Slayer into Gold Spirit and then go do Black Blade, I guess. But maybe you'd want to get Black Blade early since the access is so
do you think
easy.
if Loci rushes for Raya now, he needs to get both Dectus halves? Koff already has both of them, but he needs to get into Raya and the Dragon Barrow Merchant to get the Ritual Plus. Who do you think gets Raya first here?
I would assume Off would, because one of them already set it up, right? One of them already actually like talked to Raya and stuff. The other one,
Oh yeah, he already talked to Raya, right? Yeah.
yeah.
True.
So I would assume if they like both raced for it, I think he would still get
Yeah,
it.
I forgot about that.
All right, so we are seeing Dectus halves. Now we're seeing Academy. What's going on in Academy? Is it
Just the ritual part, yeah.
the ritual pot? Yeah.
But it also sets up for Rykard and the plus 9 really well. So it's not actually as bad of a push as it could have
No,
been.
yeah. You're getting more than one out of it.
I expect that Loki will try to set up Raya.
Man, with the skips I've been seeing these people do, I'm surprised they're not doing the Academy skip too.
It's a really risky skip, and it saves like 8 seconds.
Yeah, but for some reason it just feels like I would have seen it out of one of them.
See, I would do it if I could quit out, but I play on keyboard.
Mm.
But it is kind of like the most satisfying skip to get done.
I forced Chrono, who plays on keyboard, to learn how to quit out. He had to practice it quite a bit, but he's gotten good at it now. It's tough though. On keyboard, there's a lot more. Like you have to like take your hand off the mouse.
Yeah, you gotta go to the arrow keys.
Mm-hmm. It's really annoying.
My mouse is like 4 meters away from my keyboard, so yeah, if you quit out, you've also lost the time save as well. Yeah.
True.
But it's a fun skip, so that doesn't matter.
I do like the skip. All right, we get the ritual pod here. We get the other Dectus half. Trying to remember, is this his first or second Dectus half? Did he already get Fort Height?
No, this is his first. I think so. Yeah.
Damn, for real, the chest animation skips are clean from Koff. He has hit like 3 or 4 of them in a
Oh
row.
boy.
Doesn't matter if the mages are mad at you though. I already have 9 Dectus halves.
I mean, Koff is in a tough situation already. 3-7. It's gonna be tough to get back. He has the Dexter, right? So he's got advantage if you're setting up for Rakshasas, but still.
I think ritual pots take so long though. I mean, he has to do it because of
He's
this.
already got. This is his 4th, so he just needs the Dragon Barrel Merchant now.
That's good at least. He was already kind of setting up for it, but it just takes so long to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting Red Wolf. Is there something behind Red Wolf that we need?
Just. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
Remembrance for getting into
Capital?
50 level 50 rune level.
Nothing directly though.
Yeah.
Red
Get some
Wolf's
rune.
so funny because he takes so much damage, but he can still just like murder you. He does so much damage sometimes.
I'm just gonna pivot warp on
It's
this
a really, really fun fight in my opinion.
Yeah, I
Very
like it a
nice.
lot. But I feel like I go in there. Maybe he's getting frost. That's true. He could get into wet blade, but
Yeah, Frost. It's a really good play. Alright, we're seeing O'Neill.
O'Neill cheese. Get your babooshes ready.
Wonder could see a really good halberd from here.
True.
Oh boy, I didn't even notice that. Look, I was building up that. Oh, and Koff is going for this as well. It's gonna be a rough
Oh, this
snipe.
is gonna be a bad snipe, yeah. Unless Koff gets real lucky on the bushes, he's too far behind. I think he would have to miss 3 babushes at this point, time-wise. And Koff would have to get like all the rest of them perfect. Alright, so let's talk about the baboosh strat. So the ideal way to do it is to always go to the furthest baboosh. It's on the lowest cooldown.
Yeah, very
One minute.
nice getting the baboosh on the way though.
Yep, that was like the best thing you can do is also drag him to the baboosh. Are you a
Oh,
clockwise or counterclockwise turner on the
I'm a
babooshes?
walk straight through him with a twirl at the
Yeah,
end.
got it. I usually am a counterclockwise type of person, but I will do the dash straight past him usually if I need to keep him like right in the baboosh. So far, so good. He's literally only missed 1 baboosh, and I don't even think it was his fault. It was
Oh,
just
I think he's
timing.
doing the phase transition outside of the.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
no, it's. Oh, he's stuck. Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, good.
Oh, but Koff hasn't even started it yet.
What kind of elevator person are you? The one that closes the door and tells you I'm holding the door open for you, and then goes, oh, I don't know. I'm sorry.
What?
You know, when someone's like, "Hey, can you hold the door open?" and you're sitting there pushing the closed door button. That's the type of elevator person I am.
I don't take elevator that often. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have an elevator in my home, and I guess my university has an elevator.
No elevator in your home? What the hell?
It's
There
one
we go.
stair up, and I'm top floor.
These didn't press all the
um,
buttons. True. All
Alright,
right,
well,
so you just pivot. Yeah, get out of here.
time to
yeah.
show Altus.
What did we see for the halberd? Was it dragon halberd or something? Or golden?
I did not see the halberd actually. I think he said university. Universe.
Okay, yeah, it was
Gargoyle.
gargoyles.
Out there. If they're far, but I actually didn't hear anything. Hell yeah, Nike. Oh, it's funny.
Universe.
All right. So we're headed towards our second Dectus half because we didn't have the height. And we're headed towards Altus now. Damn, I think this board has been played much, much better this time by Loci. Like,
Yeah, he's
early into mid game has been really strong.
really
He
showing
has
off strong presence
3
here.
really strong bingo threats right now that Goff has to deal with.
Well, Koff is
Like, truth,
getting to Altus first here. Koff also has the Grace right beside Third Church, so he's got advantage if he wants to do Tibias to block the row 1.
I was about to say, I think Tibias might be your play. Like, if I'm looking at these 3 bingos, I've got Ritual Pots in my back pocket. He's probably not going to do Finger Slayer Blade and Blackblade Kindred right now. So I think the row 1 is the scarier threat.
Yeah.
You go take care of the tibias.
Just grab the Grace to Rayas, kill a Tibia.
Yep.
Has he already applied Sacred Blade? It looks like it. He's applied something. Or maybe that's just the standard Azure War that comes applied.
Yeah, that's just Spinning Slash.
No, it's just Spinning Slashes, yeah.
Didn't go immediately to Altus. Is he going to go kill the tibias first?
That's not what I would do.
I always kill the tibias in reverse order. I feel like I kill the strongest one in Altus first, and then go clean up the other 2.
I mean, specifically on this board, Altus Boss is a square. Maybe he's going here to grab the Grace and grab the Sacred Blade, though.
That's true.
Speed up the fights.
Sacred Blade would be nice.
Yeah, it looks like Koff is grabbing Sacred Blade here as well. Oh no, he's going to finish off Ritual Pots. Yeah, that makes sense. It's still there. He does have pretty good information that Loki isn't doing it, but it's still a really risky play to not to hold on to that.
You can see Loki shining because he has a weapon this time. True. I am surprised actually. We are 54 minutes in. I understand just the way the board has worked out, but I would have probably gotten Rakshasas online by now.
Yeah,
Halberd is good, but lead is nice.
We're seeing Loki go. Oh, just doing a check for Dragon Halberd on another tree boss. Very nice. Yeah. I like that.
He's already got 3. This will be his 4th, and then he can go just clean up any other tree boss.
Very nice, yeah. That's a good shout, actually. I wouldn't have thought of that. Or at least not looking at it.
This double bingo threat is crazy. I mean, it's a triple bingo threat that he has.
Do we see D-Halb?
Is it golden? It's almost never golden.
I think just based on how the randomizer works, it's less likely to be there.
Yeah, you almost never get stuff in vanilla. I don't think I've ever pulled the Lord Sworns out of the Great Sword check.
I don't know if I like this going for the tree bosses by Loci right now. I guess it's just a bit too slow. He needs to be in Altus. I feel like push more on the row 1 and stuff. He has 3 bosses pretty locked down. I guess he just doesn't have information on Koff though, right? Like, we've been sitting here watching both perspectives.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing.
But
so now we should see Araya's hand. And then I'm expecting Koff to do tibias. Also, Koff just swapped 2 Rakshasas, so maybe he's trying to swap to it now. Get it online.
Yeah. I think that's good. Can get the 6 and the 5 here. Really good setup. We could see if if Loci is adamant on staying with this halberd, it could really bite him in the ass like the last game.
Mm-hmm. Again, it was good, but we're an hour in. If you are still sticking with this halberd, you should probably get it to plus 12. But you just have better options.
Oh boy. There's something with Loci, and I always only ever see him have one red flask when he heals.
Alright, there's tree bosses. That's good. That's good.
Very nice.
That's a less threatening square now, though,
Almost
since
some more tea.
Koff just got ritual pots. What type of tea?
It's a mix of Earl Grey and smoked tea.
Mmm. That sounds pretty good.
It's
Alright, so
amazing.
we
I'm half
are getting into Altus. Wait, what?
I'm half British.
Yeah, pretty sure.
It's like mandatory. I have to drink tea constantly.
Only one square on it, not a whole lot of progress on it. Yeah.
It looks like, yeah, Koff is thinking about the noble. I like it. Yeah, getting Rakshasa plus 9 could be really, really good here.
Wowzy. Wow. Also, I feel like Koff should know that as long as he just kind of keeps going like tit for tat with bosses, he should get to 51st since Loci Memory graced the 50k.
Yeah.
Actually, get a +3 here because he's out of runes. Ran out of money. Like me, Koff is broke.
Yeah,
Things
so
cost too much. Interesting that he didn't go for these tibias though. I'm actually surprised after ritual he didn't go immediately for tibias because now once Loci gets this, it's gonna be hard.
I mean, he does get a Gelmer boss here with noble,
True.
and he gets up +6 Rakshasas, right? So I think he still has the advantage. Because Loki is still doing this +8.
Yeah, that damage is yellow, but not
Oh
amazing.
boy. Yeah. Go away.
Spinning Slash is saving a little bit.
Right.
Don't get Ramblered.
What is getting Ramblered?
Rambler tried to use explosive physic to kill a tibia, and the tibia went up on that wave and then killed him. And he like dodged the explosive physic. It was a very sad moment.
That sounds like what would happen to Rambler, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god. The freaking helicopter, man.
I mean, it's helping him. The Ashavor, because his R1s are not doing damage.
He is
so-
really surrounded by these guys.
I know.
Alright, there we go. That's one boss in Altus, one Tibia.
Yeah, I hate when I'm playing bingo and a weapon doff besides the game. True Wonder.
Weaponed off, yeah.
It's rough. Alright, so he grabbed the shortcut in the Grace. That's good to be safe. He's not doing it. This wins some stolen in the funniest ways. What are we doing now?
He's going on. Well, never mind, because we're watching Tibia.
Yeah. This one should go much better.
And another one bites the dust.
They'll need to doff their weapon at some point. That's actually hilarious. Doff makes all the doffers. All right, so that's 2 tibias down. I mean, this row 1 threat is actually going to be very, very scary, especially because I feel like Koff is not respecting it enough. Like he has Altus access. Oh, he's doing graveyards because he needs money to get it to +6. I see what's happening. He's trying to do a +6 for Noble.
Or
'Cause he has
+4, it
no-
looks like. He like grabbed all the stones but didn't have the runes to upgrade it.
Mhm.
Or is it just the 5 and 6? I didn't see.
Hooray. I don't mind the full screen of the tibia. It's fine. This tibia is so
Look at
weird
this.
because he will teleport here or he'll teleport to the other side sometimes. And I don't know what makes him go which direction.
I like when he teleports to the hill instead of the forest.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Oh, the lineup on the Noble.
That does
He
absolutely miss
overshot it.
this.
Overshot
Amazing.
the lineup a little bit. Don't write that one down, chat. Write that one down. Use it in your next hit list strat. There's 3 tibias.
Okay, yes,
I'm glad that.
This is gonna be a rush for Altus bosses, right? Like, I don't see why Loci wouldn't try to go for this. He's got 1.
Take the repose.
Oh boy. Just run through here. Oh boy.
He's in a bad
Nice.
spot.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Got it caught out. That's
Very
good.
nice.
Charge R2s. Charge R2s on the Rakshasa or the pokes.
Get close. Okay.
That's not good.
That was a
Oh!
ambitious,
Oh no.
ambitious sleep pot into a very bad roll.
Oh, this might cost him. If he...
That's
This is already second boss for Loci.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. Z. All you do is just roll backwards with the pillar in between you and the noble there, and you're fine. But he went left.
You just panic roll right there.
Yeah,
That's
was
really
rough.
rough, and he's going back into the fight. This is not great for Koff. He might just lose off of the bingo right away.
Yeah, I think Wander actually
I have to
cursed
use
him there in the
this
chat.
for the
I
face
think I
risk.
see if Koff doesn't skish you, like right before you skish you.
Yeah, sorry, Wander. We're gonna have to ban you. What is this message?
I don't know.
Never look
It's
anything.
sweet.
I know the same way again. The stream represents emotion the most humans can never understand, but I can. Thanks to this stream, I was awakened to many things previously considered unimaginable. Thank you for this exquisite stream. I will never forget this experience. Thank you.
Yeah,
Alright.
very sweet.
Very kind, very sweet.
Ooh, he got a stagger. That's good. And he does have a sleep pot for phase 2 still. Just toss it immediately. There you go.
Very nice. Okay.
Now he should just be able to Ash of War him down.
Alright, there we go. So I saw Koff porting to... Or not Koff, Loci porting in...
Away
Yeah,
from
Loci is
Altus.
not in... Yeah, away from Altus. This is not Altus, this...
Is he scared of getting sniped, so now he's going for Finger Slayer? Like his diagonal?
Like, he could have won.
Yeah, definitely.
Almost.
I
We're
think
seeing
he could've-
Rykard from... Yeah, I mean, Rykard from Koff here. Yeah, I mean, he could have won. That's a bit too slow. Is he going for the somber 9? I don't know about this. This is a very I mean, it's gonna work out, I guess, but yeah, I mean, this is not a safe play at all. Yeah, it's true. Wonder Loci is playing defensively. It's just sad because I think if Kaf can get back into some of these squares, if he can get the somber 9 up, if he can get the Altus bosses, then he's got a somber 9, and Loci still with the +8 halberd. It's like it could get really bad, really. Yeah, it could get really bad. I guess Locai's thinking about the capital play. He's
Yeah, the
thinking
majority one.
I'll go for the capital. It'll work into Altus bosses, and I'll get Godfrey, and I'll get Moog's Shackle. That's 2 squares. If I can get the Altus boss, I can get the Altus bosses, and I'll get Rune level 50 on the way.
I was literally gonna say I feel like Soldier Godric should get cleaned up by Loci if he wants to do that. Because if he gets that, then he can just go grab a couple more squares that can be uncontested.
Wait, Locai's... What weapon is Loci gonna use now? Well, I guess we'll see after this Rykard fight.
Oh,
Let's
does he
see
have a
here.
shield? I don't think he has a shield. No shield poke strat.
No shield poke smack. That's gonna be quite a bit slower.
Crouch pokes. You know the crouch poke strat?
I literally only know the shield pokes, right?
Crouch
That's fine.
pokes are not as good, but he's looking to see if he has a shield
Very
now.
nice. Very nice.
Hopefully he's just clean on the fight. Good stagger. I think going for the jump R2s is actually not a bad shout if you don't have the shield poke.
Yeah. Do a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
This... A funny quirk that's left from Season 2 Brawlers is the fact that the Serpent Hunter is still not upgradable. Because Season 2 Brawlers, it was like a really good weapon. It was used in the like any percent runs.
Yeah.
So they made it not upgradable just to make sure that it was it wouldn't become the meta to just rush for this weapon.
Yeah, especially
And
because
then no,
there's
it's not a...
no stat requirements also makes it
Yeah.
really strong.
And then
I was supposed to cancel him out of that.
was it kill and discard? I think that was Season 1, wasn't it, Nike? I know it was in Season 1 at least. It makes sense for vanilla. Doesn't
Not
really
the end of
make
the
a
world,
difference.
but Koff did miss an Ash of War, so he's gonna have to deal with these skulls here with that opening move. Gonna see duo
Nice
fight
dagger.
right now.
Are we seeing Radon? Okay,
Yep, and it
and he
looks
switched to Rakshasa. Very nice. Not sticking with the smithing, I think it's really gonna be good for him.
yeah. Okay, see
Wheat
he hit
cutter.
the Ash of War, but I think he was a little late. Those skulls. He's playing this fight
Okay.
well though. Just small little things that are kind of making the fight a little more difficult.
Oh, he's up against the wall. In the lava pool. Crazy first phase from Loci as well. Oh my. Super stressful. Oh, and what a stagger.
Ooh, stagger at the very beginning. That's
Oh, it doesn't
great.
get the riposte though.
Oh
And he
no.
gets the good RNG. Nice. Very nice. We're done here. So, do you think Rykard is enough for the RL50?
He doesn't have a foul foot, but with the 50k remembrance,
I think it's close. I don't know if it's enough though. He hasn't killed another Remembrance.
Come over here.
yeah, he might need a little bit more.
Well,
That is 2 Altus bosses though, or Gelmir bosses, so they are neck and neck now. But Koff definitely
They're
has the
both
better weapon.
they're both just bluffing this Altus boss square. It's crazy.
It's crazy, actually.
What level is he right now? He's 30. He's gonna get his +9.
Are we seeing... We're seeing Soldier Godric, bare fist,
Oh,
from Loci. Now, this is actually... I think it's kind of got a really safe victory right now. I mean...
Yeah.
Oh, actually... Koff has one great rune now that he killed Rykard. But Loci already has 2 great runes. That's not that right. Yeah, nice.
yeah, I agree. I think this was one of the few squares that Loci needed to make sure he picked up.
I
Now,
don't know.
Koff has not gotten the 7 behind Noble yet, has he? So he can't have a +9 yet.
I'm really like impressed and also mortified by the fact that Koff is just calling the bluff on the Altus bosses.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What
saying. Like they're both just holding it.
absolute major balls move. I think
Rogue.
it's one of those situations where it's like I need this reality to work out to win, and if
Yeah.
I go for the block, then it's not gonna be my victory anyways. But I mean, Koff is a lot of squares behind. He needs pretty much every square here. If we see Koff make a crazy call and just go for like the slow Altus bosses, then actually he is.
All right, he is getting 6 damage a hit, which is good. That means he should have. I mean, with the 30 or the 27 dex for Rakshasas, I think you need 30 strength and dex all together, like added up together, to get your 6 damage. Makes the fight go a little bit faster. There is a pretty clean strafe strat. The jump's nice. He's just running himself out of stamina a little bit. Okay, Soldier Godric is a little lost, doesn't know where he is. Looking the wrong way. Fairly clean so far, though.
Very, very nice. I love the jump strat. It's the best part of this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Something like therapeutic about doing sort of Godric bare fist only.
Seems like he's a little concussed after being punched in the head. Yeah, true. A little lost in the cave. Out there, it's not the end of the world. Plenty of HP.
What is that vigor, by the way?
I don't know. He has a crazy amount, but I mean, he's maybe trying to get to 52.
There we see it.
Perfect. That was clean. He literally got hit like a few times, but for the most part, it was very, very
Oh, and
clean.
Koff is yeah.
Bro, Koff almost just killed himself. He almost rolled off the cage.
Yeah, I think it's just a bit too slow to go for the +9 right now.
Yeah. I think you need to have done the Altus bosses, and then you can maybe go for it. Like a +6 is fine. It'll get you your 2 other bosses.
I mean, I think Koff will still get the Altus bosses just because I don't think Loci cares about it at all, right? He's just going to Capital to get the Mox Shackle and the Godfrey Square. But I mean, now Koff has a +9 and they're both at 2 bosses, right? So
yeah,
he's gonna get it. If we see Koff rush Capital as well, it's a bit interesting. I mean, a +9. I mean, he could catch up.
I agree, Wonder. I think Loki's playing this very, very smart game.
We're really seeing how Loci went undefeated in the entire tournament, 5-0 for all of the matches.
Yeah.
Played for 5 matches. It was actually a really crazy series because we saw Loci go undefeated. Marcus, Angry Philosopher, also almost went undefeated, just losing to Loci. And then we saw essentially everyone else had a 2-2 score, pretty much. And everyone played for a... Everyone played... played some quarters in the semis, and Koff just made him all the way back up here.
Dang.
Really,
Yeah.
really well played by both
true.
players, I would say.
CBD did go 9-0 and still lost.
Yeah, that's true. That's the like the thing with elimination tournaments, right? It's like you can do really well, but it's the one match that counts, you know.
Nike. Bragging about a practice match in the chat. Great. All right, so DTS. Loci has what, a +4? Or he should have a +5 because he did Radon. So he should be able
Yeah,
to.
Loci has +5. Koff is +9.
Yeah.
Against the beginner, yeah.
But I mean, still, even being undefeated is crazy. Like, it takes a lot of pressure and stay undefeated to keep performing, not have like a bad day. I am a little confused about this. This just must be his second remembrance, so he can get into capital, right?
Yeah. But that's crazy. He's just calling the... I mean, it should be marked by now, right? He's like, I'm calling the bluff, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no point to change now. If he's not doing it, he's not doing it.
It should be Loci's
Third,
though. So
where the hell is he going? Is there somber 6 down here or something?
in the statue, I don't
Isn't that
think it's
smithing 6?
I think it's smithing. I was about to say. I don't think it's somber.
Look, it's just taking a sightseeing tour.
Yeah. Just wants to show off parts
really
of the map.
enjoys. Yeah. It's actually really beautiful up here.
Is there
There's a
something?
spirit spring?
Yeah, but
This is just slower.
yeah, this is so much slower.
Yeah, I mean, he just did take a sightseeing tour. I mean, and you know, fair on him.
9 is.
You don't always want to take the fastest route. You know, it's good to catch a breath and you know.
Think about what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, this should be fairly clean. A +9. I'd be surprised if she survives longer than a minute.
Yeah, there's absolutely no. Oh boy.
And there it is. Now DTS, on the other hand, I could see
DTS
this
is
fight
DTS.
going south.
That is okay. It's time to lock in Loci.
I have seen plenty of bingo matches lose right here. Get stuck on DTS for a little too long. So there's the 50. Now it's Altus bosses into capitals, I think what
Oh no. As again, I only see Loci heal with one. Okay, that's over. Alright. So is Koff is chasing him on DTS, I assume? This is
yeah.
Yeah, I mean this is okay, now he's going
I think Koff should do
Gillica.
Gillica. I was gonna say I think Koff should do Gillica and then DTS, because that'll at least give him his 4. And Gillica should be fast as hell.
I mean, if Koff rushed DTS though. I think it's weird for Koff to do this
Go for the square now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you kind of already figured out that he's going capital. That's how he wins, right? So.
But yeah, I'm kind of thinking that Koff could still maybe catch
Koff is not out of it. It's a +9 versus a +5. It's like I mean, Loci really has to perform here.
So I was saying, like, if Loci dies one more time, this becomes much, much scarier. Because even if Loci gets into capital first, he has to make the right decision on Gold Spirit or Shackle, and Koff has to make the wrong decision.
Yeah.
I will say, though, the one thing Loci does have in his back pocket is Finger Slayer Blades, since he has Radon down.
Oh yeah, true. So if he can get one of the squares, then
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough for Koff anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now there's also a square like Leonine, which you usually see getting marked after something like this happens, especially when Loki's already so ahead on squares.
Yeah, and he just goes and does it.
Very nice dodge there. Oh boy.
Bad jump R2, though, but he's fine. I've started implementing the strat with the lightning strike, where if you get close to him, DTS will just miss you, so you can punish.
You see
Very
DTS
nice.
dead there.
Perfect. GG's Loci. Now he's on. Now, so in this situation, Fox, are you going
Has he not
Shackle?
gone to round table?
I don't think he has. Are you going Shackle or Gold Spirit? Gold Spirit should be faster, right?
I mean, I would go Gold Spirit if I was Loki, yeah, because I have the info that my opponent has a +9, so if I do Milk Shackles and I snipe, then I'm behind on the
Gold
Godfrey.
Spirit is an Altus boss, but I don't think that's gonna work, because I think as soon as Koff gets to DTS, Gold Spirit or that square is gonna be gone.
Yeah, I mean, that is info for Loki, though.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I think if I was Loki, I would do Gold Spirit first, just because it is an Altus boss, and so that there's a reason to go there. You can win just off of that.
True.
But then also, if you end up getting the snipe correct on Koff, then you do not want to be behind Koff when he has a +9 on a boss.
True.
If you think you're ahead right now.
Oh yeah, I know that we have more information, Z. I always like to kind of ask people what they think on stuff like this when they're looking at boards. Okay, I don't think I've seen this skip before. Clean. Yeah, I think even if some things go wrong, I think Loci can still pull out some things from this board in their favor.
I mean, it's 11-8, right? It's hard for Koff. He's managed to predict the exact future he needed to, and he was still slightly slow. And it's
Koff
actually
can't die to
really
DTS
crazy.
here though. If he dies to DTS, it is actually just straight up game over. Loci gets to Gold Spirit.
Oh my god.
That damage is crazy. Especially the Pierce. The rolling R1s and the Charge R2s are going to be really nice.
Disgusting.
Oh, he does do about half HP though. So
What are those flasks?
dude, they're +0 as far as I can tell. Bro's got
Actually crazy.
40 vigor +0 tears.
Hopefully safe. Nice.
There we
There we go.
see DTS being marked for. Okay,
Koff
yeah.
2 gets to RL1.
Loki's going for gold tree. Now, what would you
Nope.
do if you were Koff? Would you go down?
I would probably go Shackle. If I know I'm trailing, or I think I'm trailing, I would go for the Shackle, because it's the longer play, so I would assume they would go for
Where
Gold Spirit.
the hell was? Oh, Koff wants to get a Grace prepped.
For
What a risk!
Misbegotten? Oh my god, this is crazy.
Please get the avenue balcony grace before you prep this
Yeah,
grace. What if he just
that's
marks it now? That's like you're behind so much. Oh, I mean,
yeah,
this is what Calv needs to do, right? He needs to get every
yeah.
single square right. He needs to do everything, but it's gonna be tough, right?
It's a gamble for sure.
The thing is, I don't think Loci would go for Leonine when he can do
Well, I
Fenrir
don't think
Slayer.
Koff just doesn't know about Radon though.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. I mean, yeah, Loci doesn't know that Calv didn't do Radon as well.
mhm. Oof. See, I think maybe going all the way for this grace might be a little greedy. I probably would have just grabbed the grace for the merchant, just giving myself a little bit of a head start.
Yeah, this is gonna be
I think he's gonna lose
very
Shackle
close,
now.
but yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see this fight.
Okay, gotta get the strafes going. There we go. Should be able to jump R1 with this weapon just fine. I
Hello.
love this fight, except when he goes in the gazebo. Perfect. Yo, what up, deputy? Nice. PTO is always fun. Paid time off. No. Very clean. Very, very clean fight. Yeah, he should just... He's out of stamina, but should just be able to weed cutter the rest of the fight.
Very nice.
Okay, so now where is Koff? We need to know, Wander. Koff at Avenue
Wolfrey!
Balcony Grace.
He's
Oh,
my
he's
god.
doing it? Okay.
Oh god,
I
I have
mean, I
misread
think no
everything.
matter
He went
what...
for the synergy.
What a crazy read. That is just wrong.
Yeah. Because now, yeah, you just go Shackle.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah,
he's Memory Grace, and he realized as soon as
yeah.
he marked it.
It's GG's, but
Damn. It was close. It was close fight Koff. It was a try on that read, but
honestly, Kakov really put up a great fight, being like 7-3, getting some really rough snipes in this game.
yeah, I think he came back for sure.
So, well, it's not over yet. You never know. Loci could dive 4 times to the lobsters. It has happened.
Yeah.
To me, not to anyone else. To me specifically.
Lobsters are Koff's strongest soldiers right now.
What in the? Okay.
Just wanted a hug. Quick hug. I think this game was played so well by Lokai though. Like Koff did good. Oh, or is he doing the yeet strat? I don't even do the yeet skip. Oh, Wonder skipped away from the yeet skip. But I think Lokai played this game really, really well.
Oh!
Okay, okay. Get around the corner. Close. Oh my god. Don't shoot.
Oh my!
Oh
There's one
my.
death. That's one death. It's one.
No.
We're getting there. It's gonna happen. It's
Oh,
gonna happen.
the lobster holding the win. That's insane.
It's just gonna happen 5 more times. Trust.
Yeah,
Trust.
5 more times. I would just fight them at that point. On like the third death. Like, alright, I'm just gonna kill the lobsters, I guess.
Grabs +9 to kill the lobsters.
Yeah. Okay, he dodged the first spit.
Just oh no.
He keeps running himself out of stamina, which is
Dude,
very
why does
scary
he
to me.
still have 4 freaking flags?
He doesn't need any more.
There we go. It's marked.
GG's. All right, so this is going to a game 3.
It's going to game 3. What a crazy match.
Game
What
3
a
will have to
crazy
be
matches.
scheduled. It won't happen today. Chat, just
Yeah,
let
it
you know.
will not happen today. I'm gonna have to reschedule, find some other opportunity. But yeah, first 2 matches, home and
Amazing.
away. Now we have 1 week as a community to find the center square for the last game.
That's actually hilarious.
Right.
I liked both those
Okay.
games though. They were hype.
Yo.
Yo,
GG's, Loci.
GG's, bro.
What a well played match.
Interesting one. I'm guessing, did Koff get stuck in Volcano Manor for a bit, or I just didn't know what was going on during that middle section?
He died once. He didn't get stuck, but I guess we'll let Koff come in soon, and we can discuss what happened to Koff. But
Can you explain to me your thought process on the 4 bosses in Altus? Were you just worried you were going to get sniped on that, and so you were just going for the safer play?
Yeah, pretty much. I already knew he was in Volcano Manor, so I just thought I'm that far ahead in terms of majority number that I might as well make progress towards other stuff. So that if it is, but 22 minutes, I'm I could have done, but I was just like, if I rush Falling Star Beast, the Troll, maybe Tree Sentinel Duo or something like that, and then I don't get it, it's sort of time to nowhere, except from maybe rune level 50, but yeah, I just thought they'd be full sending it, so I thought I'd go and make progress on other stuff in the meantime.
Yeah, it makes sense because from our perspective, we could see it, and I think both of y'all were just kind of calling a bluff on that square for a little while, and we were just like, man, all you got to do is just go kill 2 bosses and the game's over. But when you don't know what he's doing and you're
Yeah,
also
God.
ahead, it makes sense to do what you did. I think you did the safer play.
yeah, I mean you were pretty far ahead as well. But
I think
yeah, sorry.
The game has a certain irony of giving me Rakshasa's Great Katana in the starting class.
I know, I thought that too.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, we'll make it fair. You know, this
Yeah.
time we'll give both of y'all Rakshasas.
It was good.
I thought your opening to mid game was actually really, really strong in this board though. I liked a lot of what you did. I was a little worried that the Memory of Grace was going to hurt you a little bit, but it seemed like it wasn't too big a deal. It didn't put you back too much.
Yeah,
So.
with that, I just knew I was going to be doing avatars and tree spirits, physic, that sort of combo together. And for that, I didn't really need any extra runes because the banished halberd just is +8, +9 because I picked up that random 3. So I didn't really need them. And I just dupe, so I had to spare 20k going around if you ever needed it. More money.
Yep. Yeah, I thought it was a smart time to do it.
Yo.
Yo, GG's Koff.
GG's. This is very well played by Loci, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah,
Good game.
for sure.
So, crap. So, words, English. So, after Agil, what did you go focus on?
That's a great question. I really didn't have a direction for the early game outside of vaguely setting up Volcano Manor stuff. It still took a while to come to fruition, but I was somewhat trying to find the stats for my Rakshasa, somewhat trying to find an intermediate weapon. Yeah.
Did you pick up the halberd check on the way to crackpots, or?
Yeah, I was not on the way, afterwards.
Okay.
And so I was using that banished +8 for a while. Which I guess, that's just kind of part of it. So it didn't really take much time doing that. But yeah, I think it was mainly setting up towards that. I also wasted a few minutes because I was looking at column 3 looking pretty solid. At least until I read that as the correct shackle after I had spare
rough.
patches.
That was
rough. Okay.
He was running in the cave, and we were like, man, what is he going into Patch's cave for? What is on this board that we're not reading?
Yeah, Margaret's shackle.
Yeah. For
So
sure.
that was that. That kind of sucked.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I didn't like those two bingos. I sort of wanted to either put me on mark or stop at its track, which was like that column 3, which is why I
Yep.
sort of did O'Neill when there was
Yeah.
probably got other things because I didn't want to get into Moshak Blackblade or Rykard, and then the diagonal top left to bottom right that I had open,
Okay.
like doing Omen
That's
Killer and Dupe, so that you like there was 3
yeah.
really
That's
long
why you did
squares in
that
that
so
diagonal.
early. Yep.
Yeah.
I totally agreed with your play there. That was very good. I had like 1, maybe 2 babouches on O'Neill when you marked the square.
Okay.
Because I
Did
had
I?
been going do Market Shackle and then do O'Neill, and then I have that really good pressure.
Hmm.
But yeah, you can see how that
Yeah.
went.
Did I snipe you on avatars or like the tree stuff or?
I killed 0 avatars, 0 trees, I think.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
So
avatars
after
was good synergy.
Spirit Ashes, it was Volcano Manor setup and the Margate stuff, Shackle stuff.
Yeah, there was ritual pots too, because I saw your column 2, and that was very threatening. So I
Mm-hmm.
felt I had to go do ritual pots.
Yeah.
And um, I actually didn't have priority on Fingerslayer Blade, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I did not do Loretta as one of my ritual pots. I did
Mm-hmm.
like all of the other good ones.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
Loci did have Radon down, which is something kind of in their back pocket we saw at the end of
Yeah,
that game.
Yeah.
yeah,
Just in
that
case.
makes sense.
I was gonna
Makes sense.
ask Hoff, what were your thought processes on that kill 4 bosses in Alta Snail Mare? It kind of sat for a little while, and we were asking Loki about it, but I was curious if you were just thinking he was calling a bluff on it, if you just were hoping to get other squares and just hope he didn't do it, or what was going on there?
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, I had 2 from killing Rykard. I figured that that would put Loci off of contesting it, and I felt like I was in a position where I needed to get snipes at the end of the game. So I felt like I was supposed to let that sit and then try to get other snipes. I was hoping that me marking that square also was going to signal, hey, I've done DTS. Don't go to Lanedell.
Mm-hmm.
And that is not what happened.
The issue is he was already in Lanedale when you marked it. So he
Yeah, that
was
would
he
do
was
it.
already running through Capital, and so you were just a little late on that. It could have maybe worked that way, but it makes sense.
Yeah, if I was trying to signal it that way, then yeah, I realize doing it earlier would have been more effective at doing that. I just didn't expect him to be in Lanedale. I thought he was going to pick off all the random crap across the board.
Yeah, it was actually
Yeah.
closer than you think because he was killing Gold Spirit or about to kill Gold Spirit, which would have been his 4th Altus boss.
Ooh,
Mm.
okay. Okay, so you were
It was
going
it
for
was
big synergy there. I didn't think you'd have to go for synergy, really.
I guess it was a just in case kind of synergy because it like is a square on its own, and if it does the bingo, then it does the bingo. So I
Yeah,
was concerned that you were actually going to get it because I was thinking that Rykard might have been your second remembrance, and you were just like might have been on pace with like
right.
Lanedale, I should say.
Yeah, no, it was my first. It could have been like, I mean, I had killed Red Wolf at that point,
Mm.
so I like could have gone and gotten that. But no, I was waiting off on most of my boss killing until the somber +9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a point where I sort of knew that you must have gone because of like just the nothing happened on screen. That was just like, okay, he's definitely gone Volcano Manor for the rune level 50 plus 9 Somber, Rykard, like, and
Yeah,
Raya's. I feel like that's like force synergy. And I realized it late enough that because I'd done like the Tibia and I'd also done the Demi-Human Queen, so he only had 2 bosses, which I would have done like DTS and probably the Falling Star Beast. And it happened. I realized it late enough that I was like, if he's already set up the 2 Altus bosses prior plus Noble, and then Raik has the 4th one, then I'm going to get sniped here. So that's why I like left it for so long.
Interesting. Yeah. How early did you do Tibia Mariners? An hour in. Okay. I didn't really ever like catch that you had Altus presence. Like I assumed that you'd been up there, but I wasn't sure when you got up to Altus. So when was that?
So from the Putrid Avatar or the Putrid Nursery Avatar, I had the Grace next to the lift because I did that last one for 3 physics tiers.
Oh, yep.
So I had that right next to it, and then some between Commander O'Neill. Yeah, after Commander O'Neill, I went and grabbed the Dectus stuff, or at least one of them.
Okay.
And then after Tree Spirits, I just raced Tibia Mariners because the Banished Halberd Asher War absolutely wrecks them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, interesting.
It absolutely destroys them.
Spinning strikes. Pops off.
It's really good.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I don't
then
think I gave it really enough respect. Just trying to get the somber +9 online.
Soldier Godric just quickest square on the board, easiest to block because the rest of them's all out the way. So it was like that, and then last 2 were in lane down. So, and I went Godfrey, the Godfrey.
Yeah.
Just in case, like I assumed you would go for Mo Shackle first, as well as the 4 bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say like this board had a lot of like the same kind of themes as the last board, right? Like it had the whole Riot card play.
Yeah.
It had the early Stormveil play. What did you guys think about that? It had the crackpots as well.
Yeah, it was funny. We kind of like swapped positions in a sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
was
did
like, I can redeem.
You did Stormveil instead of me.
I think this one was just like the game actually gave me. I was saying in the commentary just before you popped in the chat that the game has a sense of, or this random seed had a sense of irony for giving me Rakshasas right at the start from last game. So I think it was
Did you end up going with that? That's the class I was
just
using.
very late on. The Banished Halberd just worked all the way past Tibia Mariners. I only swapped to the Rakshasas after an hour in, and that was only because I just got the runes in order to get the decks. And because everything late game was like tanky, so I needed something a bit stronger.
Right.
But the rest of the run, the Banished Halberd did its work.
Yeah, your damage was falling off right when you pretty much swapped, so I think it was pretty much like the perfect time for you to swap over to Rakshasas. For the rest of the game, it carried though.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But yeah, GG's. That was a great 2 matches. You're gonna have to
GG's.
go to a game 3 for a decider.
I'll say we made it
We're
super
gonna-
awkward.
We have not scheduled it yet. We're gonna look into it, but it probably will happen next weekend. We'll see. We've gotta coordinate.
Yep.
But we have a week now. We gotta decide on the center square as a community. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm excited
It'll
for
be-
it. For us going in blind, it'd be really great.
Yeah, for sure.
Chat was
I don't
voting.
know, do like a poll or something.
Chat was voting for Bale fist only.
Yeah, of
Hey.
course.
Yeah, got to get to Mo, you got to get through, you got to
I got all this.
You guys said you wanted to do some more like late game squares, right? Yeah, I think I heard that.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
these
we
two
don't really love
yeah.
boards where we're just walking around doing like 10
Better,
grave
yeah.
squares.
Limgrave stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a bit boring and a bit boring to watch. I think sometimes because if one person gets the head start, it can just be like a one-sided thing. So, like the 2 boards we played today, I think have been really good.
Yeah, I thought they had a
it's really
good amount of like early stuff, but then it was like pretty quick into the mid game and the late game later.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Looks
And
good.
going to a few different
Right.
places too is very
Yeah,
nice.
definitely. Right.
Right. Well, GG's.
GG's. Thank y'all for
Yep.
playing. It was an amazing watch.
Thank you for
I guess-
hosting.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank you
everyone
for hosting.
making the effort to organize all this.
Thanks for organizing.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
the reffing. Thanks for the commentary.
Thank you, Fox and Wander, for doing the tech stuff.
Yeah.
So Thanks
Big
to
thank you.
Nike for the ref.
Big thanks to the entire community and the staff for making this happen. It's been really fun to commentate, and I'm really excited for the finals
Hell
we'll be
yeah.
doing. So yeah,
All right.
all right.
GG's.
It's time to
Thanks.
wrap
Catch
up.
you guys later.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Bye.